Let's create a simple but delicious ramen noodles in less than 10 minutes. Here's the ingredients that we needed for our easy-to-do ramen. It's quite simple and majority of it is in our pantry. Let's start with the instant noodle soup that you wanted. 2 eggs, 1 clove of garlic, and 1 gram of ginger. For our garnish, we need 2 sheets of roasted nori, 1 gram of chopped spring onion, 3 grams of mung bean sprout, 1 gram of sesame seeds, a dash of sesame oil, black ground pepper, 2/3 teaspoon of Japanese mayo, 2/3 glass of water, ice, and for our raw materials, 1 mixing bowl, 1 pair of scissors, 1 pair of chopsticks, fork, and a strainer. And for our pots, we need 2 saucepans and 1 lid. But before we start, don't forget to wash your hands. Let's start with our noodles. I'm using Lucky Me instant noodles in beef flavor. And inside of it, we have a seasoning, so you don't have to boil beef broth. While preparing our noodles, we need to boil our egg in boiling water. Don't forget to put the lid because this steaming part is very important. So we set our timer for 6 minutes. Next, we need to cook our noodles using a 2/3 glass of water. Here I'm using a hot water so it's easy to boil. And then we need to drop our noodles and wait for 2 minutes. And now, while waiting to our eggs and noodles to be cooked, let's prepare our broth. It's an easy way. Let's begin with this sachet full of seasonings. Followed by this garlic, about a half teaspoon, or it depends on your taste. If you want a garlicky ramen, you can add more. Next one is this 1 gram of ginger. These 2 ingredients give the freshness of the ramen flavor. It can hide the image of instant noodles. While preparing the soup, don't forget to check your noodles. If it's already cooked, you can turn it off. And if not, finish the 2 minutes. Next one is the egg. Add to the mixture of the broth. Next, you may add the Japanese mayonnaise for about 2/3 teaspoons. That should be good. The egg and the mayonnaise helps the ramen to make it more creamier. Make sure that you mix well all the ingredients because if you add the water, it will constantly gives the soup a creamy texture. And now our noodles is ready. Watch closely the 2 minutes cooking time of the noodles because we don't want the overcooked noodles, right? First, you need to pour about 3 tablespoons of noodle water. You have to mix it well because we are creating a creamy texture of the soup. And now we can pour all the water and the noodles over this mixture and then stir well. So the hard part of this ramen making is over. So now let's start with the fun part. And now I'm laying the noodles on the center. And then let's check our eggs. We have 2 minutes more. So let's start our garnish. First, we have bean sprouts. You can use fresh bean sprout or a blanch. Next is a chopped onion leeks. It gives color to our ramen. Next, sprinkle some roasted sesame seeds. You may use crush or whole roasted. Next, crush fresh black pepper, a splash of sesame oil on top, and now final check for our egg. We have few seconds left, so let's wait. Have patience. And now 6 minutes is over. Let's transfer the egg in ice water bath. Let cool down for about few seconds. If the hot is tolerable, you may start cracking the egg. The reason why we need to boil it for about 6 minutes is we need to achieve the soft boiled egg. And now let's cut the egg lengthwise. I'm hoping that we achieve the soft boiled egg. And we made it. And now put it on the top of our ramen and the 2 sheets of nori. And voila, this is our easy to cook ramen noodles. Just don't forget the 4 easy steps of how we make this ramen. You just have to cook the egg for about 6 minutes, the noodles for 2 minutes, mix well the broth to make it smoother and creamy, and then assemble. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something new. See you on my next video. Bye.